fire will be 1 shot in 1 second.
Choke, I choke.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you do it?
Yeah. Left-handed.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna just try this with my left hand.
So they used dynamite and they blew out tunnels and they mined that way, and I think today you can go and explore those tunnels. We're gonna walk down the road down to the creek and we're gonna see what we find. You guys ready? All right. All right, point to where you think you're
I found a piece. Very small.
incredible. A little crayfish claw.
Wait, can
Wonder
I
if
see?
someone ate it. All right. All right, good throw.
Here.
All right, who hasn't gone?
I found
Out of the water. The idea is that gold is heavier than your big stuff. The big gold will stay down here. Yeah, you got a really good one. It's just real fine. Just that real fine stuff left.
Ooh.
It makes it pretty easy. Yeah.
Do you guys see any of the sharp rocks?
Yeah.
Okay, so Morrow Mountain isn't famous for gold. Reed Gold Mine is, but Morrow Mountain is famous for these sharp rocks. And there's a rock that was really great for making tools up at the top of Morrow Mountain, the summit. But rocks all over break off into very, very sharp pieces. So for 12,000 years, the first people here, who were the first people here?
The Paleo-Indians.
Yeah, yes, the Paleo Indians, the Native Americans that were here, came to this site to get this rock, and they would chip it with hammer stones and make knives and spearheads and axes. And so go ahead and pick up a piece of that sharp rock and just admire it. This place is famous. Spearheads and tools from Morrow Mountain are found in Florida and are found all the way up to Maine because it was such good sharp stuff. And I've seen knives made out of this rock that are sharper than the sharpest knife I have at home. So it's very, very famous for not its gold, but for its other rocks. It's rhyolite. So that's really neat to see. Actually vomit on the moth. It's called exodigestion because they vomit and that vomit starts digesting it and then they pull it in. Yum. Web are non-sticky. The spiral is the sticky one. So they can make sticky silk, non-sticky silk. They can make thick silk. They can make food wrapping silk. They can make silk just for wrapping in their eggs. So they can make many different types of silk using their silk glands. Put its eye back on. All right.
I don't like you.
How many pedipalps?
6. 2.
How many eyes?
10.
8. How many chelicera?
2.
And how many spinnerets?
6.
Called the rusty red Neoscona because he has those rusty red legs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And he's actually, she's leaving silk right now. And now if you look close, you can see the pedipalps that look like an extra pair of legs.
oh yeah, I can see the
You see? Yeah. So what kind of animal are you? This is a bear. And the bear is going to lead us on our journey to the top of Morrow Mountain. And what kind of animal are you?
Beaver.
Is that right? Okay. It is a beaver. And he asked,
What you doing?
he says, I am starting a vineyard. I grew up in France and in Prussia where we had vineyards, and they drew their sword. Give me a sword sound effect. And the good knights marched into the cave, and they heard a thump, 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 thump. And once they got to the back of the cave, the dragon breathed fire on them and turned them into
Ashes.
French toast. So the king made a proclamation to all the land, and he asked for all of the bad knights and asked if any were brave enough to save the princess. And after a couple hours,
This is the Viper. I'll be there tomorrow. Pretty spooky, huh? No, you're not spooked. Well, this woman was spooked. She hung up right away, and she just. And next to the park ranger's a short man, and the short man is holding a bucket and a squeegee, and the short man says, "Hello, I'm the Viper. I come to wipe your windows." Constrictor, oh, I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor. Ooh. And I don't like it very much. Oh, ready? No. It's at my toe. Oh, gee. It's at my knee. Oh, my. It's at my thigh. Oh, fiddle. It's at my middle. Oh, heck. It's at my neck. Oh, Dad. It's at my... Ow.
two-person boats are going to come around to greet you. So if you're in a three-person boat, come around to greet you. Thank you for cleaning up the park, helping the turtles, helping the fish. Camouflage army guy, like G.I. Joe action figure. Wow. It was camouflage.
Missing an arm.
But it's camouflage. How tough is that?
He's wounded in battle.
Really sweep it far out to go forward to spin. So if you want to spin, you keep your paddle out like this. And if you want to go straight, yeah, there's some trash that goes in this inlet, but there's also old Frankie. Old Frankie is
What's really going on here is never going to come back. Unless it's over. Got one.
picture with the fish.
Each one. Yeah, I'm just doing the outline. Yeah, and then.
We all do. We all own this, and that's so special that we all share these public places. And that also means we have a responsibility to keep it clean, and that is what Junior Rangers do. So awesome. We all smell like dirty feet, and that's okay, because everyone in your car is going to smell like dirty feet. So it's all good.
Here's to the land of the long leaf pine.
The summer land where the sun does shine.
The summer land where the sun does shine.
Where the wheat grows strong.
Where the wheat grows strong.
And the strong grow great.
And the strong grow great.
Here's to down home.
Here's to down home.
The old North State.
The old North State.
Good job.
Hold up your passion.
Thank you. Every chance somebody gives you something, say thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Daddy, go both.